beat mechanic.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Lee West, and that's my boy.
Man, your boy Darren. We back in this month. Episode 2 in this month. You feel me? We back in this thing.
Episode 2, Don't Run From Us, man. Today's topic, we're gonna be talking about violence in hip hop culture. I'm pretty sure we both are extremely opinionated about this topic. And man, but before we start that off, we're gonna start off with a nice little icebreaker. You want me to start first, or you want to start first?
You know, I kicked it off last time. So look, come on, Lee, kick it off. Let's kick it off.
The boy just turned 35 on Saturday, so I had a cool little birthday gathering. You know what I'm saying? That was a little.
Hold on. Y'all gotta say happy birthday for my dude in 3, 2, 1. Happy motherfucking birthday to my brother Lee West. You feel me? 3-5. Jeez, milestone, baby.
Right on, bro. Trey Pound. I'm out here. It was a good time. Got to spend with the family, some friends, kicked it and whatnot. Sad part about it was the very next day, a buddy of mine passed away, and that part it just made me sit back and think about life and just take things as they come. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the memories, enjoy the time with your loved ones. Do all things that we want to do, like we're doing right now. This podcast, this is episode 2, like we just stated. And it's a beautiful thing for us to be able to be in this position to share our thoughts, our feelings with the people. And man, it's been a lovely experience. And my biggest takeaway, what I'm grateful for, because I want to know what you're grateful for after I'm done, sir, is life. To be able to just get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people get a chance to wake up to do anything, and I'm fully functional. My hands, I can stand, I can walk, I can talk. I'm capable, and I'm blessed, and I appreciate being able to be in that position and to have such things that a lot of people take. So turning 35, that is definitely something that I'm blessed and grateful for.
My dude is 35 young, boy. You're like, I felt like when we get to it, as we getting older, you know what I'm saying? We getting more like, you know, intellectual, a little bit more. We think about stuff. We don't react as much. But I feel like we like, when people be like, you feel me? When I say like I'm a vet in the game, I feel like we like season, like your favorite season. Like I'm season salt right now, boy. Like my shit heat. Like I know what I'm talking about. You feel me? So 35 years around the sun, brother. I mean, like you said, we talked about the first episode. If we could tell ourselves one thing, but you live 35 years, man. You know how hard it is for a black brother to live 35 years, bro. Not even that, but have a family, you know, raise some, you know, kings in the world and stuff. So, man, that's amazing, dog. And I'm gonna kick this off, man, cause say I'm grateful just for life, bro. Like saying, man, I'm grateful for the amount of knowledge that I've gained throughout the year. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for the people that love me. I'm grateful for the people that crossed paths in my life and taught me something, you know, and I'm grateful for that through all hard times, you know, losing loved ones, like you said, just lost a good friend, but losing loved ones, losing friends, and just to be able to, you know, overcome that and live for them, you know what I'm saying? And not just for them, but yourself too. So I'm just grateful to be able to see 34 years, you feel me? I'm almost up there too, but 34 years and being able to cross paths and you feel me, do what we do. You feel me? Like I said, we doing what we doing. I feel like we do everything we doing, and if we fail, we not looking down and be like, fuck, or I failed, or fuck, like we need to I shouldn't do this, but it was like, cool. I learned from that. Now let's pick it up. Now I know what to do different when I'm going back in it because what I want to do. So,
Right. You know, that makes a lot of sense. What was your biggest highlight of the week or the weekend or last week after the last pod?
man, I say the biggest highlight for this week that I say after the last podcast was really just putting everything in the motion. I got another video that I'm about to finish editing and drop. I've been working with a country singer, very talented artist, do country. So it's just my box, I don't try to keep myself boxed. It's like wide open. So being able to drop that. I just did a photo shoot. I got out my comfort zone and started doing a photo shoot. So I did a photo shoot with some people, like actually took the photos. I'm not really into the photo thing more myself, but stepped out of that comfort zone and shot some photos, and I came out with some heat. I'm like, boy, I can do this. So that just gave me the confidence to, what I'm saying, go back and do that. So I'm excited for that. That was the biggest highlight. You feel me? I got a lot of things that I need to finish off. Got a lot of things to finish off. We got a couple days left in the month. You feel me? Got goals to check off, man. Don't stop. What
Um,
about yourself, babe? What was the biggest highlight?
who are some of those people? Let's spotlight them real quick. The people that you work with. Let the world know who these people are that you did work with. The country singer and then the artist that you took some photos of.
Oh man, the artist that I'm working with, his name is Kelvin Truitt. He's a you can look out. He's got one of his songs right now doing really good called "Opposite." I'm working with him and shooting shooting his project, really his EP. I'm shooting the whole thing. We're gonna make one of the last two songs potentially a mini movie. So I'm working on doing a mini movie and a song and put that together. The people that I work with for the modeling was just some people at my one of my managers at the job. She manages some people that wants to go into the modeling agency, and she wanted me to take some pictures. She know I do video, but she wanted me to take some pictures. She was like, "I want you to take some pictures and edit it so we can try to turn them into a calendar and stuff." And I went in there, showed her some of the samples. She was like, "Man, these it." And I'm just like, "Man, I was in there sweating. Like, I hope she eat."
Oh,
But she,
you got some photos of the other boy. You know what I'm saying? Some gold ones in there.
man, we had some crispy ones too. I'm just saying. I bet every time I show my work to people, I be sweating bullets. Like,
Uh,
bruh, are they gonna like it? And next thing you know, I be shocked myself, bro. Be shocked.
I've gotten to the point to where I'm so confident in my body of work. It's gonna be for who is it for? That's just what it is at this point in life. You know what I mean? If it's not for them, that's perfectly fine. And then you move on to what? The next opportunity. And you know what the next opportunity is? No. So if you hear a rejection, somebody say no, on to the next. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you asked my highlight. I told you my highlight, my birthday, man. My birthday, man. That was my highlight, dog. You know what I'm saying? Being able to wake up. Hey, a glorious day. I say every day is our birthday, you know what I'm saying? Because we get to wake up and we got fresh new air and we get to breathe in our lungs. So it's a new psychological birth. Boom. That's where I'm going with that one. You know what I'm saying? You can take it where you want with that. It could go over the top of some people's heads.
I was
Uh,
confused for a sec, bro. I'm
hey,
glad you put it like that. I was like, what? I was
hey,
what?
gotta think. You breathing new air, bro. It's a new start, new day, new birth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like a
Hey, but air different up there though. It's different from the back in LA. Y'all got that clean air. I don't know what
I can't say nothing much about that, man. But yeah, so let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. Today's topic is violence in hip hop, the hip hop culture. Um, I wanna I wanna highlight a particular situation that impacted me the most within my most recent years as a musician, as a hip hop artist, as a singer songwriter, and that one happened to be the death of Nipsey Hussle. Um, and the reason why I spotlight that one is because people as a whole like started to gravitate to him after his death. Like there's a lot of us that been on him before he passed away, but like dude's been a lyrical genius since he pretty much came out, since he figured out that he had that gift of poem writing and just being able to express himself in all the situations that he goes through his music. And it doesn't just speak volumes to people that he knows locally, but like it expands all the way out to throughout the nation. For what I know, I'm pretty sure it's worldwide too. but the biggest impact has been for the nation. And then to hear all of the conspiracies of why he was killed and things that was coming about, stirring up. Of course, nobody really ever gonna know the true story behind it, but for me, that situation definitely impacted me because it was definitely an artist that I wanted to work with. I reached out to him a few times. We exchanged emails, talked about some features and stuff. Never really pulled the trigger on that. But for me to be able to have that in my arsenal, it was like, dog, like I wanted to work with dude, and I feel like that would have been a great experience to have a Lee West and Nipsey Hussle collab, bro. It's
Well,
just
I mean, I look at it like this, like yeah, you put him in. You feel me? He was inspiring. It's always one that inspires, and I feel like when somebody passes away or goes to the next life, as some people want to say too, it's more like I'm okay with people. You feel me? Like either listen to him now, listen to him before he started, because I feel like artists gain fans throughout their career. You might not have the same. You might have some fans that you listened to when it was back in the day, but then people start hearing your music more, start getting out more, and you start gaining more fans. And a lot of fans listen to people's old stuff, whether they new fans, old fans, like they listen. So just for him to inspire so many people and bring light to a lot of stuff, and a lot of like, just financial things. It wasn't just like he taught you that you don't have to be some not like be some school person, but you can be educated without going to school. He read books. He read numerous books. He read books on growth. He read books on mental and physical stability. He read books on financial literacy, and he turned uh, a brand into a global empire. You feel me? And as as people know, he was one of the first people to put a digital pay station in his shop, like where you can go in there and scan it, pay for it, and like no register, like so like it's just a lot of influential things. He bought off the block, bought back the blocks. He did a lot of things that was really inspiring. It's almost like when you look at like personally, like I said, like when I listen to hip hop and we listen to hip hop, I listen to people that are inspiring, like Nipsey, Master P, P Diddy, these people that have been in the game for a long time, Birdman, like these people in the game, but they built a business, whether it's on reputation, and doing it so for and making sure they understood the business to build that empire. That's inspiring because we're all trying to build that empire too. It's not as easy as people look. We look at the people look at the finish line, but don't look at where they started. Like you feel me? Like same for us too. But when it comes to hip hop culture and violence, I just feel like we as people are so competitive. Like we're so competitive where we want to always say, I got it on my own. If you listen to most of these hip hop songs that come out they talk about how I got it on my own, how they've been in the struggle, how they've been doing this and coming up like that. And it's almost like with the and you wrap that for wit you wrap the things that maybe you experience, but also too you putting these things out there, like I mean, I wish somebody would run up on me, I'ma shoot them. We got Glocks in the car, drugs, whoop whoop whoop. So now and the way they trying to incriminate you with your lyrics, but just the violence itself is because people want to I want to say snake people, but people want to get ahead.
so that
Instead of collabing, like we collabing, like have people collab more, people that want to work with each other, build off each other. I'm not saying people shouldn't be compensated for what they do, but if you have a person that's a good artist, you're a producer, y'all work with each other, you produce his music, he only works with you, and y'all build another thing where you get a team to get a studio, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like things like that help with the culture instead of somebody saying I can do it by myself.
but what I was going to touch bases on, like even with those lyrics, people talking about, oh, I rap this, or I shot this, or I did this, and I did this, or I do this, and this is how our click is running, or whatever. there's going to be people that want to test. There's going to be people that want to see if you're really about that life. I mean, I don't know why people want to test that and see if people are really about that life. I don't know if it's an ego thing or not, because it could be people like you mentioned Master P, for instance. You know, they talked about plenty of songs about it, this and this and that. I'm a ride for my, you know what I'm saying, like so on and so forth. But it's like you don't have to have street brawls, and then us as a collective community, Black culture. I feel like there's a lot of people that want to step on those public figures that are in a position, um, because they're like, all right, you talking about it, I'm gonna put you out your misery. Instead of looking at it from, okay, how can I become a part of this circle? How can I bubble off of this? And you know what I'm saying? Like there's always somebody that wants to be that guy instead of like working to find a way to become that own guy in their lane while supporting them. Because you might have even liked what they were doing or like something, or y'all
Well,
might
that's what I'm saying. Well, everybody wants to test you now. I feel like everybody wants to be that person. Everybody wants to be that guy. Everybody wants to be here. And then now people are starving for attention. Like it's more about the fame, the recognition for something than actually building the brand and building that network. Everybody's like they want to just be quick and be famous for something. Like a person who I want to be the person who shot and killed this person. I'm the one that did, like, just to put your name out and be up there recognized for that. Or you feel me? Instead of me trying to work hard, I want to take his because he got what I want. It's like, bro, like that's what it really is. I feel like it's like, let me take what you got because I can't get with it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of asking him, because I feel like a lot of these people that are in these positions will teach you. They just got to see that you're willing to do it, like, and work for it,
yeah,
because
if you
they work for it.
got
You
that
feel me?
got that work ethic, then people are willing to. Well, they might not. You never know. But then, like I talked about earlier, like no, you hear a no, then cool, it's the next opportunity. And this year alone, we lost Offset, PNB Rock, Young Dolph. Man, the list is.
But and they died, and most of these people died in their own city. You know, like they say, when you make money, people are envious. You can't come back. But like, it's more like going to the same thing you talked about. Maybe everybody won't help you, but it's so much knowledge on the internet right now. That's why you can be the smartest person without a college degree. You can be a high school dropout, same as Nip. Like, you feel me? Like, bro got his GED, but like he ain't really like he learned. He probably the smartest person you know, and taught everybody something that they didn't know. Like, come on, like.
I don't think a lot of people have that drive. People that are committing these crimes are doing these things want to take from other people, whether it's because of the wordplay, like you know what I'm saying, Pop Smoke, for instance, and his whole situation. There was a botched robbery where he lost his life. um, he posted his location. They just wanted to rob him for it. Like that was what they say. They wanted to just rob him, and he ended up killing him. But like the type of stuff that you're talking about in your music, and then the type of people that and you ain't what they say. You don't pay for protection when you come to LA. Nobody wants to come to LA right now. Like no rapper wants to come to LA, especially wearing jewelry, chains, or anything like that. You getting it's getting snatched broad daylight, or you got to pay for protection and extortion. I'm not saying that it's a sad thing, but it's a part of the game. It's a part of the industry. You know what you're getting yourself into when you're talking like that. We see it from artists such as like Boozy, Ti. You know when they speak on these things, when people come down there, and even when you go to like Houston, what's the other dude? Is it Mo something, Mo3 or something like that? He got gunned down,
On the
killed.
freeway. Yep, on the freeway. But like I said, it's just how you move. Like, and don't get me wrong, like it's just sad. Like, it's worlds to this, and it's still codes to this shit out here, bro. You got to be aware of your surrounding, and RPP and B Rock. But That boy went to a Roscoe's. Oh man. Like nobody goes to that side of the building. Like you pulled up in the parking lot in a Bentley with all your jewelry up, boy, in that hood, like out of all places, like that's like a target right there. I don't care how much you feel like you got it. Don't get me wrong. It's some real hard. He probably was one of the coldest person you know. You couldn't do that, but it's somebody colder than you. It's always somebody colder than you, or somebody that's more hungry than that won't. Like, and it's just sad, bro. Like, because if you really want to go out there and really, you feel me, wear your stuff, you gotta know where you at. You gotta be cool. Like, and a lot of these artists now, like big time artists that I know of, or like you said, the Diddy's, the Will Smiths, the 21, not even say the Diddy's, the 21 Savage, the Drakes. These are people that be mobbing around these other and all that stuff. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, like these people got real life money, but they're not out here with mad jewelry. They're not out here flossing diamond earrings. You
I
feel
was
me?
just
Like,
gonna say, like you are taking a life from a material possession, and this material possession that you might not sell. Now you just stole someone's life who can help push you in a position to obtain these things. They've already done it, and you jeopardizing your life. You jeopardizing both families at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's somebody's son, somebody's daughter, uncle, cousin, father, so on and so forth. And whether you are the one to pull the trigger or you the one that passes away, people are impacted by that. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people not thinking about their actions or the consequences of their actions. You know what I'm saying? The repercussions. With every action comes a reaction. And
yeah. So how much positive music is out there over sex, guns, and money music, bro? Somebody rap some positivity. That shit ain't really selling. But more people that's rapping about that guns, I shoot shit, pop a pussy. I get money, I sell dope. That shit is all. That's what they program. That's what they want us to hear. You feel me? And that's why you can't listen to so much of that shit. If you listen to the new school rap, what bars are they giving me? It said, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like they ain't saying nothing.
they've never been saying anything if you're talking about that into
So, but and it's just that's why I don't listen to certain. That's why certain hip hop artists that I listen to have to have some syllables, some sensible intellectual music rocking. Maybe some shit is catchy. Don't get me wrong, I listen to some catchy shit too, but like I can't listen to it all day if it ain't making sense. Like my number one artist still is Nipsey when I did my replay 2022. The American Continue, you feel me? It's just I just can't stop listening to somebody that just gonna keep uplifting me, something that's gonna keep me moving. You know what I'm saying?
look at it like this. Like even with Nip, like that album or those last couple of albums, there's still some type of street violence and talking about solicitation of certain things, certain acts, or type of connections that are made. Like it's made in that. It's just the way that he delivers it is appealing to a lot of people. And then you have artists like Lil Baby today. Like he is pretty much Lil Baby, Baby, and who else? All right, give me somebody else right now. But you said 21 Savage. Like even I don't listen to NBA YoungBoy. Kids go crazy for NBA YoungBoy. And what's the other dude name? NLE Chopper. Like there's plenty of different rap.
Think about NLE Chopper though. Not that he brought him up, but he be talking about healthy shit. Like he be having some healthy stuff. Like he don't he be preaching that healthy shit. Just like Larry June. What about Larry June? He ain't hip hop, but
he'll walk down on you. So it's like, and that's why he got into a few different altercations as well. You know what I mean? Like at the airport or whatever. It's like people gonna test your gangster to see where your level of truth is to your words.
see that money. People see you, especially when they feel like you on a level of certain way and see money, bro. It's not even about, hey, let me try to build off and let me try to learn. I see money, I need it. I need that quick cash. The quickest way to get somebody is to rob somebody, especially if you think they got status.
Right.
Half of these people don't even know. Some of these artists don't even got the money that they had. They had an advance. They probably spent that advance. They living on a budget. and they bought like all the jewels and all that shit early, so they guess that's all they got. So that shit gone. They ain't got no money. Like,
Understand an advance is just a loan. So they got to pay that back. So you might see them in all of the glitz, the glamour, the jewels,
and see one song out and then they done.
but they don't understand the concept of that. And it's also arena of where the record labels that they're signed to or whoever they get the money from sees that type of value within them. Like, oh, okay, well, we believe you're worth X amount of dollars, so we're gonna go and give you X amount of dollars. And then they're gonna go buy the chains, they're gonna go buy the rapper package look, to
Yeah.
look the car. And then, yeah, yeah. And then people are just gonna assume um and like, okay, they've been about that life. They got this type of money, and they they're in a better position than I am. Whereas, like now, they still have a job. They have a contract to work through however many singles or albums it is that they have to do, and how many tours they're supposed to do, and then the split sheets for their features, and whatever the percentage is that the label's supposed to get off all their merchandise, off all of their touring, off all of their album sales, off all of their streams. Like the label got their hand in a lot of stuff. And the artists don't listen.
It's a $2 million check, like make it work. And everything with that, but you get for everything still. You feel me? But like you said, the amount of violence in hip hop is due to the fact that people see status. And so it's a sad thing that status is what it is. And once I always used to I still say this today. Like one I get it's cool to be like I don't need security. I don't need security. Boy, if my bank account had 7 zeros in it, maybe 8, I am not walking around nowhere. You see Floyd Mayweather? No offense. Floyd Mayweather, one of the best boxers in the league. This boy never leaves without no security, boy. He always has it.
But
I'm talking about
you also
on the front.
why he has. You got to think about why he has security.
I'm not saying he can't defend himself.
Let's be real. It ain't about him not being able to defend himself. It's about how he operates. It's the way that he moves. And this is the same thing that goes with those hip hop artists. What is he carrying? He's carrying. Everybody know Floyd got some money on. Everybody know Floyd got some jewelry on because of the way that they are carrying themselves. So people were like, all right, that might be a walking lick. And then you see, and I don't think that going back to piggyback on Nipsey's death, that wasn't about money. That was like so
No.
definitely something else. So not everybody is getting murdered, or things are not happening because of money all the time. It's definitely a reason for that to fuel certain acts to happen, but it's not necessarily for everybody's deaths. Like Tupac and Biggie, that had nothing to do with money. That was just like straight beef. Like that was I hate you hate.
They was friends, bro.
I know that. I'm talking about their camps. Get what I'm saying? Like your camp hate my camp, boom, 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 so on and so forth.
That's crazy. Like I said, it's just like I said, it's the status, man. And violence in hip hop is so sad because when we see it, it's just like, bruh. And it's not that it's the sad part about it when I see it in hip hop, Nipsey, Takeoff, Mo3, Pop Smoke,
Off.
Lil Xan, Lil Peep, all these people that you feel me, even them little ones, bro, like they young, bro.
Didn't they
And
die like
we
over?
look, and I be thinking about myself like, bro, I came up from I'm not saying my place was a struggle, but I came from places where I seen things, I had to do things and work my way into the person I am, and I've seen 34 years of life. I see people dying younger than me, and it's just sad, bro. And I feel like as I'm getting older, it hit different. Like, damn,
So
a black man 32 or 29, 26, like what?
this is something that is sticking out to me right now. Like people are dying because of money, jewelry, and sometimes sex, depending on somebody coming to steal somebody girl. Like those are some heated fucking situations too. and cars, material things in a relationship. So, and that's pretty much what everybody rap about, right? That's what you're saying was popular, what people rap about are the things that people, a lot of them are perishing over. See what
Exactly.
I break it down like that. Now I didn't even think about that until you were talking, but I'm like, damn, yeah, people are losing their lives over money, guns, jewelry, drugs, and women and cars. Like
Shit, shit that depreciate. Like my dude said on Baby Boy, guns and butter. That's all it's about.
you say butter or butter.
Ooh, he say butter.
I think he said butter. I don't think he said butter, but
I
it's
said butter. Guns and butter, bruh. And
about the guns and butter. And then like you gotta think about it, bro. Like we got 10 minutes. Ooh, the countdown has come in to play. You gotta think about it. Like when we go and we put ourselves in these positions to win, you can't, you can, they say money changes people. Correct. You gotta learn how to maneuver the correct way once it,
people around you, not you. Money changes the
but
people.
it should change. It'll change both. Only reason I'm gonna say it'll change both is because you need to maneuver differently. You know what I'm saying? You can't operate the same way. Like your core values, yes, you as a person can stay the same, but you can't walk around like you broke Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, for instance, you got 7 to 8 figures in your bank account. Just because you walking around with this little Jesus piece right here, don't nobody know that besides you and your bank account.
Mhm. I mean, like I said, you're right. You got to move different because, like I said, it's status, bro. But like we going back to the thing, Floyd Mayweather ain't never. He know what it is. He know he can beat people up. His hands are a weapon. There's like, but he's still not walking around without security. And I just feel like when people get to a status, and what happens is they get comfortable in their own city, and that's why a lot of people lose the. A lot of these hip hop artists lose their life in their own city because they comfortable in their city. Like I got it. It ain't gonna touch me. I'm in my city. But it's like, bro, that people know you from the city. So you probably easily want the people to recognize and then touch. Come on, man. Like,
And we got Takashi.
you know what I'm saying? But see, that's different though. I'm on God, I feel like he under protective service. Ain't no way you moving around like that thinking you just on a Federal Rico, he for sure got protective services.
Moving around like he is untouchable.
No, he got protective services, and that's why. Nobody snitches on a Rico and be like home free without no protectives. No, he got protective custody, bro.
Pretty sure for an extended period because this dude is everywhere. Like,
So,
yeah,
but he's got protective custody, protective service, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, but it just people need to understand that it's a sad thing to see in hip hop because as black people, as black community, hip hop culture is what we stand on. And to see a lot of artists come up. And like I said, a lot of artists don't even, it's no subsidies no more. So that's why you see a lot of hip hop artists come and go. But everybody, most of these young artists coming up that's doing this shit now only want to talk about guns, money, and drugs. Maybe the cars they drive. It's not.
they stay true to a proven formula that's always worked. Like, let's be real. That what you just listed off, what we both listed off, has been the formula for hip hop since man NWA. Before them, that they introduced the West Coast gang violence. You know what I mean? Like, um, and who else from the East Coast? You know,
I know artists like J. Cole, artists like Kendrick Lamar, unless you got those type of skill sets, you're not making it. It's so hard because there's a lot of positive people that talk about positive things, that got good flows, that got that creative style, but people won't listen to it because it ain't got no ass shaking in it. It ain't got no drugs in it. You don't got no, I'm about to shoot your face off. You can't run up on me. You know what I'm saying? So
they both cultivated a fan base that is interested in the way that they talk. They love the dialogue that they bring. You know what I'm saying? And now in today's society, people don't have to, like you talked about earlier, like not being in a box. You know what I'm saying? People don't have to be in a box. They don't have to stick to whatever little code that they believe is. if you are an artist and you feel like you want to put out, the biggest thing for me is storytelling. Like people are going to like connect a hell of a lot easier with you throughout a story. And they're like, damn, like this is dope. And they can be start off like, here's a little story I got to tell. You're like, it can start off just like that. And then people are like, oh, bro, that happened to me too, whatever. Like anything that's relevant, anything that other people can relate to, anything that's going to strike somebody's nerve, anything that's going to be something that gives some type of value to somebody. I believe that that is promising music. I believe that that is promising engagement. And it just depends on people's work ethic. Like if you want to put it out there, put it out there. But in today's society, like you said, with guns and money and sex, like that's just it's been that way for decades. Like before us, it's been like that before us. Like you know what I'm saying? Hip hop culture has been doing that for the longest, and I doubt that that'll ever change. But we have seen a peak, I mean, a high rise in violence in hip hop culture today.
That's big fan. But before we close it off, we're gonna do a firecracker, man. Top three artists right now. You listening to?
Me.
I ain't mad at you. Oh, I ain't mad at you, boy. Hell yeah, you better put yourself in the top three.
Me. No, I got Cole in rotation. I got Kendrick in rotation. And man, that's like common stuff. A fool, all right, non Cole and Kendrick. Rex Life Raj is fire. Masego is fire. Um, and what's her name? Alana Barr is a
Right?
like this her name.
I mean, listen to look, the marathon continues. Nipsey Hussle. You got Larry June, man. You're doing good. And then I got Rick Ross, man. They stay in the rotation. You gotta put that in that thing. I fuck with Rex like Raj. I met him once and I seen him in concert. That fool dope. I probably listen to him. His
Raw,
smooth. I just want to kick back. You feel me?
raw. Raw.
Man, that boy go. They go crazy.
Yeah.
Man, let's end this on a good note, man. We got 3 minutes left, y'all. Look, it's your boy, D Money, aka Darren, on Don't Run From Us. Follow me, man. Come on, man. This was episode 2. Follow me up, man, at a Darren Production on Instagram. Follow my YouTube the same way at Darren Production. Twitter, Darren Production. And if you want to have some laughs, come on. I got them. I brings it to you. Mr. Dot Hawkins underscore 3. Come on, underscores. But that's your boy. Holla at your boy. We in this mess. Don't run from me.
He gonna be doing all the edits to all of this, so he can add all that in there when he throws it in there, so people don't get lost. Tags. Follow me here. Follow me here. You better have it there. You better have it pop up there, there, there.
That should be bing, 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 bing. I need to put the thing up.
Oh man. Yeah, and I appreciate everybody coming to listen to us and the value that it may bring you and just have an open dialogue at this wonderful round table of two young African American males who've lived through the lovely streets of California, whether it's SoCal or NorCal. And this is just a place where we spew our opinions on things and ask each other what ways can we elevate. We push each other day in and day out on the podcast and off the podcast. This is not just for play between him and I. You can find me at Lee M. West on Lee M. West Jr. on Instagram, YouTube, Young West 3. That'll have all of my videos on there. Definitely gonna be working with Darren on a new video coming up. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. It's called In the Morning. We've been talking about it for some time, and that thing is gonna be absolute fire. It's a follow-up to All Night, which was fire.
all night, and that was fire. Look it up. Lee West all night. Come on, fire.
I'm here to cultivate love and inspiration. That's my motivation for doing what I do, whether it's in the music realm, podcast realm, or acting. And man, yeah, this is Don't Run From Us, episode 2, guns, violence, and the hip hop industry. Things that we've dealt with, don't like, and what we love.
We out this bitch, man.